Hi, Steve from Easy Skip-Hide Rubbish Removal. Here at the conclusion, thankfully, of a fairly arduous job. We're talking 35 truckloads of rubbish. We're talking about 25 trucks of soil and debris. We've done it before video. I'm going to get Chase to follow me and try and mimic the previous video and have a look at the difference. It's massive. So we've got Chase behind the camera. I'm just going to point out a few areas. It's not going to really show up the scale on camera particularly well. So if you have a look here, look all the way down the side. If you can try and zoom in a bit out there, Chase. There is literally 25 plus truckloads of soil and debris have been dumped down there. That's all been cleared and sorted. Rubbish pulled out, all flattened off, all back to here looking good. If you can capture, Chase, these sheds.
Yep.
Each one of these sheds, there's 5 of them, has about 2 to 3 truckloads per shed in there. So it's been a massive illegal dumping site for some time. There's tyres, there's about 20 mattresses. Here's one little pile, and here's perspective. Here's some perspective for you, just this one pile. And when we walked in these gates 4 days ago, it was hectic. The photos, videos didn't really capture. There was just debris, crap everywhere, 60 shopping trolleys, 40 something mattresses, 60 something tyres. Like, we've just pulled out so much rubbish out of here. There was a campfire around here. There's the community bonfire from where it's still smoking from last night. Let's check out a couple of the sheds. At the end of the video, it'll be too long. Capture some of the stuff if you can, mate. There's 3 or 4 mattresses in there. Junk down the side. I've counted so far about 60 tyres. There's one of the sheds and the surrounds. There was a residence that we've cleared. I use the term residence affectionately. Follow me through here, Chaz. This whole area is very vast and completely cleared. In between the sheds, this shed's crazy. It's got like a dozen tyres in there. Come back down here with me on there. What steps, mate? What's your footing? It's a small example of what was on the other side of just one of those sheds. There's another 15 tyres in the pile there. Kitchen cabinets. Have a quick look at this shed as well, mate, and the surrounding area. And then, if you look into the distance, this shed's got more than those things combined in it. But anyway. And there's stuff out the back, behind. We'll have a quick look inside this shed and then we'll end the video. So have a quick look in there. Pretty hectic. Again, this shed was just massive, just goes back so far. It was just full of truckloads of rubbish, gone. Last but not least, this entire area around here, around the sides, had massive amount of rubbish. All in here as well. There was lots of debris around the block as well, all over. And to finish the show. Shed, just massive, and more rubbish in it than those other sheds combined. All the nasty stuff is gone. That will finish in a bit of shade, been 35 degrees as well. We've dealt with arson while we've been here. So we had a vagrant who was here, who's threatened us physically, threatened to stab, threatened violence. Dealt with him, pacified him, bought him lunch, treated him respectfully, he calmed down. We've had to deal with the fire brigade, we've had to deal with police, we've had Vic Roads and Vic Rail come through. So there's a bunch of other things we've had to manage on this site, as well as all this evolving pieces as we're pulling junk out of piles we couldn't even see into. So many tyres, so many mattresses, so much junk. The team's done an amazing job. Chase behind the camera helps lead that team. We've got Dean and Brandon over here. We've had Alex out on site with the Bobcat. It's been an amazing team effort, and we've managed to get there. The client's been absolutely amazing on this and super respectful as well. So we're happy to try and do everything we can to always try and please everyone and make life as easy as possible. That's the promise. But in this particular circumstance, they were really in a pickle. The customer's based in Sydney. The land is settling in 6 days after when we were engaged. And we didn't have much time. We didn't even know if we were going to finish it in time. In the end, we were putting in 12-hour days, super early starts, pushing. And we finished it on Friday. We finished it a day and a half early. So massive shout out to the boys. Thank you very much. Steve and Chase on and behind the camera from East Skipper Rubbish Removal. And if you need us, call us 1300 397 547.